ורבותיי, קרוביי וידידיי, בואו לרקוד היום בשמחה בניגונים וריקודים. מזל טוב חביבי, אחיי ורעיי, שמעו נא אליי, הרימו ידיים מחאו כפיים, המוזיקה שללה, 1, 2, 3.
Shabbat Shalom! Oh, wait. What? No. Happy Monday! St. Patrick's Day? What? Chag Purim! Happy Purim! Welcome, everybody. I am Dorothy. It's nice to meet you all. I am the new rabbi here at Mount Zion Temple. You can call me Rabbi Dorothy. And we will now begin our Purim service. And I will ask you please to rise for the closing song.
Chag Purim, Chag Purim, Chag Gadol HaYehudim, Masechot Rashanim, Zmirot Rikudim. Havana Risha, Rash, Rash, Rash. Havana Risha, Rash, Rash, Rash. Havana Risha, Rash, Rash, Rash. Bara Hashanim. Chag Purim, Chag Purim, Chag Gadol HaYehudim, Masechot Rashanim, Zmirot Rikudim. Havana Risha, Rash, Rash, Rash. Havana Risha, Rash, Rash, Rash. Havana Risha, Rash, Rash, Rash. Bara Hashanim.
Please be seated for the Amidah.
Adonai Sefatai Tizkor. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha neder b'kodesh, nora tehilot osei felech, nora tehilot osei felech. Mi
Hot chocolate!
ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha
Vanilla milkshake!
Nora tehilot osei felech, Nora tehilot osei felech.
We continue now with Ve'ahavta. Please raise your hand if you see a letter of the alphabet.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשעריך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי הייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם שהוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
Rise up for Baruch Hu, up to the sky.
Baruch Hu, Baruch Hu, et Adonai, HaMevorach, Baruch Adonai, Baruch Adonai, Baruch Adonai, HaMevorach, Leolam Va'ed, Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Va'ed. Best song of 2025. Clearly not enough of you know it. Apateh, Bruno Mars. Rosé, look it up, people. It's so good. It's so good.
Please be seated for our opening song.
Misha, 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 נכנס אדר. Misha, 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 נכנס אדר. Misha, נכנס אדר, מרבים בשמחה. Misha, נכנס אדר, מרבים בשמחה.
Be happy, it's Purim!
The return of the brain rot Megillah.
No, you're gonna, I'm gonna.
This was a big hit last year. And as you know, Reform Judaism loves both relevance and tradition. So I'm going to take the spoken mic. Can you hear the difference? So I retranslated the Purim story into 2025 Gen Alpha slang using my children, thank you very much, and this Parade magazine article I read last week, which probably means it's out of date. But here we go. Once upon a time in Ohio, there was this king named Achashverosh whose parties were heat. And one day he asked Vashti to pull up so he could flex on his guests. Pookie, low key, stick out your gyat for the Rizzler, for real, for real. Bro did not know what he was doing. Vashti was like, nah, I'm good, and left. Womp womp. Bro needed a new queen, so he held a beauty contest. A woman named Esther was mogging everyone, so she became the new queen because she had main character energy. But Mordecai, her cousin, told her not to tell the king she was Jewish, and Esther was like, zang, bruh, you have yet to be rizzing me. But she did it. Meanwhile, Big Ton and Teresh were mewing outside the palace doors like NPCs, which was totally sus. Then Haman, who was Skibbity, Ohio, entered his villain arc and started yapping about making everyone bow down to him. But Mordecai said, this is giving idol worship. Only God is the Sigma. To which Haman said, that's cap. Then Haman said he was going to kill all the Jews. So Mordecai told Esther, not going to lie, Haman is trying to unalive us and our people. Esther said, spill the tea, sis. And Mordecai said, you got to use your aura to save us, girly pop. And Esther was like, chill, broski, I'm locked in. Let me cook. Got to grind for 3 days. Esther invited Haman and the king to 2 dinners, total big back. Haman thought he ate because he got invited, but then Esther told the king Haman wanted to kill the Jews, and the king was like, what, the Sigma? Goes full Ohio rage mode, and Haman was cooked. Esther was the goat, dubbed for the Jews, and Haman took the L. The parties and food were bussin', and nobody phantom taxed anyone's hamantashen.
Oh, I now bow to you.
I like the normal one better.
One more time, give it up for Kano Strauss-Klein. I want to introduce now the characters of the Purim story. We've got Achashverosh. Exactly, so when we say Achashverosh, we say, God bless you. Achashverosh. And we've got me, Mordecai. What a guy. And we've got Esther. You go, girl. Esther, you go, girl. One more time. Esther. And we've got Haman. And now you can all go away. And Vashti, just like they did in the Arsenio Hall show. Ready? Vashti. And those are our characters of Purim. And so now come on back to your places. We are going to hear the real Megillah now. We're going to have it held up before us. We're going to hear just a taste of the sound of the Megillah.
Vayitze Haman Bayom hahu sameach v'tov lev v'chirot Haman et Mordechai B'sha'ar hamelech v'lo kam v'lo zah mimenu v'yimaleh Haman Al Mordechai Chema vayitapek Haman Vayavo el beito vayishlach Vayavir tovav et zeresh ishto Vayisaper lahem Haman Et kavod ashro v'rov banav Veit kol asher gilo hamelech Bet asher niso al asarim avdei hamelech Vayomer Haman Af lo hivia Esther Hamalka im hamelech על המשטר של הסתה כי אימותי וגם למחר אני קראו לה עם המלך
So now we have heard the Megillah story in Gen Alpha. We've heard it a little chanting. Now we're going to see it in claymation. But I want to tell you, the actual scroll of Esther, it's a real thriller. It's a real good read. And actually, adults, I encourage you to actually read the story of Esther because it is all about dark days and how do we find light and how do ordinary people do extraordinary things. But now we are going to read the story, and you are welcome to boo and to cheer and do all the different sounds. But I want to tell you too, today is actually Purim in Jerusalem. It is Purim Mishulash because it is a walled city, and if you read in the story, Purim happens on the second day also, but the second day yesterday was Shabbat. So you can't have it on Shabbat. So today is Purim Mishulash, the third day. It's stretched out. And when my kids were in Israel, they celebrated Purim every day for a whole week, having candy every day in school and dressing up. It was special. So here we go. Long ago, in the land of Persia, in a city called Shushan, lived a very rich king whose name was Achashverosh. And then I want everybody to read in the green text on the screen. Ready? He was a foolish and selfish king who spent most of his time throwing parties in the palace. One day, the king called his queen Vashti to dance for his friends. She thought that was a bad idea, and she said no. The king got very angry and sent Vashti away. But then Achashverosh got lonely, so he held a contest to choose a new queen. A Jewish man named Mordechai brought his young cousin Esther to the palace to enter the contest, but he told her not to let the king know she was Jewish. Achashverosh thought she was the most beautiful and smartest of all the women and chose her to be the new queen. Mordechai liked to hang out outside the palace gates. One day he heard two of the palace guards plotting against Achashverosh. Mordechai told Esther, that one, you told the king together the two plotters were arrested and the king had the episode recorded in his royal diary. The chief advisor in the palace was a wicked, wicked man, and Haman was his name, sir. Haman. Together wanted all the people in the kingdom to bow down to him because he thought he was that awesome. Everyone bowed down except for Mordecai. What a guy. Mordecai refused because Jews believed that only one God is that awesome. This made Haman really mad. So he insisted the king issue a decree against Mordecai and all the Jews in Persia. He picked a day at random. That's called casting lots, Purim, and it was the 13th of Adar. Together, the king, who was not much of a thinker, listened to Haman and made a royal decree against the Jews for that day. When Mordecai heard about this, he heard a lot of stuff hanging out at the palace gates. He immediately wrote to Queen Esther and asked her to get the king to change his mind. Together, Esther, you go, made a plan and got ready. On the third day, Esther went to the palace. When the king saw his beloved Queen Esther, he stretched out his golden scepter and invited her to come in. Esther invited the king to a party and asked him to bring Haman. That night, the king was so excited he couldn't sleep. So he called in his royal servants to read him a bedtime story. They read to him from the royal diary about the time Mordecai, the Jew, had saved his life. He realized he never even said, Toda Rabbah, thank you. Now he really couldn't sleep. The next morning, the king asked his advisor, the wicked Haman, how he should reward a brave man. Haman, thinking that the king wanted to reward him, suggested the person be dressed in royal robes and crown and led on the king's royal stallion throughout the city. The king thought that was a great idea, so he ordered Haman to dress Mordecai in royal robes and crown, and he ordered Haman to lead Mordecai on the royal stallion throughout the city. That night, the king and Haman came to Esther's You Go Girl party. The king noticed that Esther was not going very well, looked very sad. To cheer her up, he promised her that she could have anything she wanted from his whole kingdom. That's when Esther told the king that a wicked man was planning to kill the Jews, which meant that she would be killed too because she was a Jew. The king, who was very upset to hear this news, asked Esther who this wicked man was. Esther said that Haman was his name, sir. The king punished Haman and appointed Mordecai to take Haman's place as his chief advisor. Esther then asked the king to save all the Jews of Persia. The Jews were very happy to be saved. On the 14th day of the month of Adar, they celebrated with great feasts and banquets. They sent gifts of food to their friends. Let's read this line together because it's actually the 2 mitzvot of Purim you should know. They sent gifts of food to their friends and to the poor people throughout the land. Mordecai proclaimed that the Jews should celebrate these days every year and in every generation, no matter where they live. And they lived happily ever after. The end. Woo! All right, friends, now the next retelling for a wicked spiel, but now you can put your groggers below your chairs. We're not going to be doing any of the calls throughout the play. You're just going to be smiling and laughing and singing along with us. And now, a wicked Purim.
Can someone tell me why's everyone here? Cold weather's fading, the time's drawing near. We're wearing costumes, piano's playing. You've all got groggers, okay, we're staying. What's the holiday? Does it have a name? Yes. Purim, it's the holiday of Purim. This year we worked on procuring, you can guess, a wicked spiel. Every single hamantash and tray, baked in honor of this holiday, brings the joy of Purim, laughter and exhilaration, with a special celebration, breaking into song. 'Cause of course we have to have a spiel. We don't have to reinvent the wheel. Welcome to our wicked Purim spiel. It's time for. But where you get the gift to see the tale of Esther, his victory cleans. We want a cookie. Is there a cookie? We got it all. When are we starting? Time to change the key. Laughter and exhilaration. It's a special celebration with lots of songs. 'Cause of course we have to have a spiel. We don't need to reinvent the wheel. Welcome to our joyful Purim spiel, our hopeful Purim spiel, our wicked spiel. Enjoy the show.
Guys, it might be time to wrap it up. You think? Yeah, I'm really tired. We've been at this party for a while. It's been like a few days now.
What are you talking about? We've been here for 6 months. It's been awesome!
Hey, if you're happy, I'm happy. But also, it's getting a little expensive. Like, maybe we should go back to regular life.
For sure. But I'm actually kind of thirsty. Before we call it quits, could I get something to drink?
Of course. Bring the minister a glass of wine. There you are. Bring the minister a glass of wine.
Actually, I'm really thirsty. Make it a full barrel.
Oy. Okay, bring a barrel of wine out here. Then we'll stop.
Hey, if we're getting some more wine, I'd like a snack to go with it. You know how it is, wine on an empty stomach.
Totally get it. Bring some food for the minister.
You know what, maybe a little more than a snack? I'm feeling pretty hungry, I guess. I'd like a goat curry, a chef salad, 2 ribeye steaks, some green beans, a dozen hard-boiled eggs, and a jar of gefilte fish for good measure.
Okay, bring a whole spread for the minister.
Aw, Your Majesty, you're just too nice.
I am not that nice. Everybody takes advantage of me. I need to be more assertive. I need my true kingly evilness to come through. Hey, stop. I'm not that nice.
Okay, that's right. You are so evil. The most evilest I know.
Hey, don't patronize me. I'm the king. I'm in charge of stuff. I can order anyone around that I want to, and nobody can say no to me.
Sure, I get it. You're the king. You're not nice. Sorry, Your Highness.
That's right. You should be sorry. I'll show you how not nice I am. Someone, go get Vashti.
Hi, honey. Need me for something?
Yes. Yes, I do. I ordered you here. Now you're here. And that's because I'm king and because I'm in charge.
So, you don't really need me.
I'm sure I need something.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go then. See ya.
No, you'll stay. Because I said so.
Okay, you don't need me now, so let's plan on taking a walk together, later, like tomorrow. Wouldn't that be nice?
No, I'm not that nice. Stop calling me nice. I'm a king. I'm in charge. You should be scared of me. Why is nobody scared of me?
Sweetie.
You know what? You're here. Our party stinks. The food hasn't arrived yet, and I'm hangry. I want you to dance. Entertain me and my ministers.
Honey, I'm the queen. Maybe you don't understand.
What I understand is that I'm in charge, and you have to obey me.
Sure, I'll dance, but, first I have to get ready. I'm gonna go change my outfit.
Fine. Go help the queen get changed.
And draw me a bubble bath and bring me a bottle of champagne and some of those cookies I love, the triangle kind. Or maybe the kind those girls sell. Anyway, that's all right, isn't it, dear?
Fine. No, wait. No, it's not fine. Dance now or face a punishment.
You're gonna punish me.
Just watch me. Dance or be exiled from the kingdom.
No.
Last chance. Do what I say.
For the last time, you're too nice to exile me.
My queen, Vashti, doesn't like me suddenly. Won't dance, not at any price. She could stay my queen, but I'm not that nice. Being king is great. Strange how no one can relate. Being royal means sacrifice. This is hard for me. Can't you sympathize? Everyone knows that I'm always right. At least nobody says I'm wrong. And history shows that I'll lose this fight, but at least you can hear this song. I'm fine, I'll heal your rejections, no big deal. I'll find the best queen that money buys. It's the life you choose. That's how it goes. I'm not that nice. Bored now, get lost. I'll find a wife who wants a boss. You should have taken my advice. Listen to your king. Give me your ring. I'm not that nice.
Fine.
Now-
I'm leaving.
Get lost. See? I'm not that nice.
Do we still get the food and the barrel of wine?
Oh, get over yourself. You really think this is the best way to do this?
Hey, a job's a job.
And all of them were interested in being a new queen?
I mean, sort of. We kind of lumped it in with another job posting.
Which one?
Court entertainer.
So let me get this straight. Some of them are here to be court entertainer, and some to be the queen?
Basically, yes.
What do you mean, basically?
Well, we weren't sure if anyone would show up given what's happened to the last queen, so we just put out an order to the entire kingdom asking for all the eligible women to report to Shushan Palace.
All of the eligible women? This is all of them? I am king of over 120 provinces from India to Ethiopia. There have got to be more eligible women than that.
I mean, probably. We did our best. No one will invent a mail system for another 1,000 years.
Hey, maidens, look, here's the deal. We're hiring for either an entertainer or a queen. You can audition for one job or the other. It's up to you. Yeah, you.
Entertainer? You mean like juggler or singer or something?
Sure, something like that.
What happened to your last juggler?
I threw him in the dungeon.
What about your last court musician?
Beheaded.
Queen Vashti?
Exiled.
Okay, sounds like Queen is the best of those options.
None of them like died of old age or something?
No, I don't think any of them made it to old age. Anyhow, who wants to audition?
Okay, sure.
And which job are you applying to?
Queen.
Not interested in juggling?
Given the fatality rate, no thanks. But Queen doesn't sound so bad.
Can you muster a little bit of enthusiasm?
You first.
Fair enough. No one here seems particularly excited, so congrats! You're the queen. What's your name?
I'm Esther. Aren't you going to ask me to tell you a little bit about myself?
Why would I do that?
It's nice.
Okay. I am not that nice.
I see that.
Trying something new here.
Your Highness, all of your ministers are here.
Good. I brought you here because I have a new vision for the future, and I need someone to help me realize it.
What's the vision?
Evil.
Evil.
Yes. Tired of being nice. Everyone always says how nice I am, but all the other kings I know are feared. People are terrified when they walk in the room. The populace cowers when the king is near. I want that.
We can probably help with that. Right?
Great. Let's get started.
You know, we would really love to, but we'd planned a pickleball tournament for this afternoon, and I'm just not sure how we fit both terror and pickleball in the same day. Why don't we just wait till next week, and then we can get going on that no more Mr. Nice King idea.
Okay. We can wait till next... Wait a second. I don't want to wait till next week. You people are taking advantage of me again.
Your Majesty,
Who are you?
I'm going to be one of your ministers.
What does that mean?
I can help you be truly evil, but not till you make me head of a new governmental agency I just invented. I'm thinking of calling it the Department of Palace Efficiency, or DOPE. Or you could just make me Prime Minister.
Ugh. And why should I trust you?
What have you got to lose? Your current crop of ministers clearly can't help you. Rude.
What's your name?
I'm Elon Musk. I mean Haman. Haman. Just say the word, and you can learn to be more evil right away.
Really? Like today? Like not next week?
Like today, Your Majesty.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Why don't you start by coming up with something truly cruel and horrible for these ministers who have so clearly failed you?
Who is this guy?
Yeah, something cruel and horrible. Should I exile them like I did Vashti?
That's a little mean, but not cruel. You could do worse.
Throw them in the dungeon for the rest of their lives.
Better?
Behead them?
Even better, but very final. Cruelty really takes time. What could you do that would leave them writhing in agony?
I've got it. You are all hereby ordered to listen to a teenager belt defying gravity out of tune every day for the rest of your natural lives.
Your Highness, you did it. Something truly evil.
And it's all because of you. I've heard it said that some prime ministers are bad for a season. Giving up on evil turns, they stay in bed. To robberies, they just say no and forget them. I'm in charge and I am stern. Well, I am certain that this one thing's true, that I'm the king I am today because I hired you. Like a child from whom you steal chocolate just because you have none. Like a scheme that you must shoulder 'cause it is no good. Safe to say I haven't changed for the better, but because I hired you, I haven't changed for good.
I might have been a little nicer now and then, but that's boring. And I would rather play my part just being weird and creeping everybody out. You'll be with me like a lesion on my heart. The bad guys always win it in the end. I know the story's ending well, 'cause you are my friend. When you make yourself president of an arts center board, when you fire all the employees just because you can, well, safe to say I haven't changed for the better, but because I knew you,
because I knew you, I haven't changed for good.
Safe to say we haven't changed for the better.
We're pretty sure we haven't changed for the better. But because I knew you,
the evil, cruel you,
because I knew you, I haven't changed
Bow. 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 Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Your turn.
Are we playing a game?
Yes. And the game is everybody bows to Haman.
Sounds boring.
Doesn't matter if it's boring, it's the law.
Who passes a law that everyone has to play a boring game? Next, you tell me we're gonna have to play something like Monopoly.
Hey, I love Monopoly. What's more fun than bankrupting your friends and taking their property?
Yeesh.
What's your name?
I am Mordecai. Mordecai the Jew.
Well, Mordecai, the law says you have to bow to me. So bow, or else.
I'll choose or else. Well, Haman, it's been real. It's been fun. Can't say it's been real fun. So just take your Tesla and get out of here. All right, fine, I'll leave. Toodaloo, you pink Haman, you.
That stupid Mordecai. How dare he refuse to bow to me? There's literally no one more wicked than me. I'll show him what happens when someone crosses me. Whenever I see someone less fortunate than I, and let's face it, who isn't less fortunate than I? My wicked heart tends to want to harm. And when someone opts to insult me, I start to feel all murdery. I know, it's just part of my charm. Especially in this case, I really have to say I hate his face. Let's face it, I'm determined to succeed and make him bleed. And yes, indeed, I will get Mordecai. I've got to get Mordecai. When I get my hands on him, the whole spiel turns grim, and he'll pay for what he's done. I'll torture his family, the whole world will see. Haman got the final word against Mordecai. I've got to get Mordecai. I'd love to eviscerate all the folks I hate. Can you guess who's number one? And I'll win, 'cause I won't stop until I have won. Don't be disgusted by my outsized vanity. It's just that I don't care for much of humanity. Oh, sure, they all want to burn me in effigy, but let's admit it, never gonna get it. Not till I get that Mordecai. I swear I'll get Mordecai. You don't just refuse to bow, or I'll show you how. I usually deal with all my foes. Who knows? Once I've started fighting, that's just how it's gonna go. La la la. I'll get Mordecai. I'll get my revenge on him. You'll see.
Mordecai, thank goodness I found you. Have you heard the news?
Heard the news? I am the news.
Is it true you refused to bow to Haman?
Yeah, but in my defense, I didn't want to.
That's not a defense. Why can't you just get along with people?
I have my principles.
Well, your principles stink. Get some new ones. Because Haman is going to kill every Jew in the kingdom, all because you refuse to bow.
Sometimes you have to do what's right, even when it's not fun.
You need to do something to fix this.
What can I do? What can I do? I'm a nobody. Only somebody with some real power. Yeah, that's the ticket. And some authority can make Haman avert the severe decree.
Like who?
like you. Esther, you're the queen. You have access to the king, and the king can stop this tragedy before it even happens.
Are you kidding me? Haman is the most evil person in the kingdom.
You can do it. You can. You can outwit him. He is evil, yes, but he is not bright. Esther, figure out how to take on Haman, or we're all dead.
Did that really just happen? Have I actually understood? Mordecai just said, we'll all end up dead. I don't know how I could ever foil Haman. Am I that good? Am I that good? How could I beat Haman? I don't stand a chance. I mean, defeating Haman, I should give up in advance. He's got money, he's got power, I've got brains, he's got an army, and the clocks ring out each hour. Does he know his plot will harm me? Oh, he'll laugh and say, who do you think you are? And I won't have any reply. And that's how this will end for Haman and I. Once I was a peasant, then my life just changed. And though parts have been pleasant, a lot of it is strange. My husband is a doofus who barely knows my name. And though I'm so much wealthier, every day is much the same. And this horrible plot I have to face means I will just have to be much braver than I've been. It's Haman or me. It's so hard to muster the bravery to keep my attitude cheerier. Shouldn't the queen who's so high above feel so much less inferior? And since there is no one else to claim the leadership in this deadly game, I guess it's time I admit that I don't plan to just quit. Of course I know what's most important to me, my family and my tribe, and I'll win in the end, and Haman will cry. Our people will be free. Oh, it all comes down to me, and the king will have to see. It's Haman or me.
You go, girl.
And how are you both enjoying the feast I prepared for you?
This is fabulous, really fabulous.
Absolutely delicious.
Oh, I'm so pleased.
Honestly, I can't remember the last time I ate so well. You know what? I've really been working on my evilness the last few months, but thinking I might want to be nice again.
But, Your Majesty, you've done so many wicked things. Are you just going to abandon all the awfulness you've been cultivating?
Oh, don't worry. I won't be nice to peasants or anything crazy like that. I just meant Queen Esther. I'll do a nice thing for Queen Esther.
Phew.
Gee, that's so thoughtful of you.
I know. What can I give you as a reward, my queen? Anything you want, even up to half my kingdom, and it's yours.
Half the kingdom? Really?
Well, the worst half, but yeah, sure.
The only thing I want from you, my king, is for you to save my life.
What? Who has threatened your life?
Haman!
What did I do?
You remember Mordecai, who you threatened to kill?
Of course.
And remember how you threatened to kill his whole family and friends and all the Jews in the whole kingdom?
Naturally.
Well, I'm related to Mordecai. So if you kill his family, you're threatening to kill me.
And?
And that's bad. I want to live.
I'm just doing my job here. He wanted some more evil in his life.
Your Highness, you need to stop Haman and save me.
When I said I'd do something nice, I thought you were going to ask for a puppy or something. Fine, fine. Haman's plot is officially canceled.
And
Haman will be thrown in the dungeon for the rest of his days.
And
Maybe I'll start being nice again.
which means you'll need a new prime minister, someone who's going to help you be nice.
I assume you have someone in mind?
Mordecai! How would you like to be prime minister and help the king be a good person again?
Sounds fun.
Wait, Mordecai wins and gets my job too? Oh, the irony.
That's what you get for being a wicked, wicked man.
Each year we tell the story, each year the tale's the same. Queen Esther saves the day, and we all start to cheer her name. It's more than Hamantaschen, it's more than Braggers too. It isn't just a story, each year it comes true. We learn to try defying tyranny, our job's to try defying tyranny, and they won't pull us down. We know in every era bad people come along. The world needs someone brave to take a stand and right the wrong. We know it won't be easy, standing tall in scary days. We're gonna need a hero. Esther shows the way that we can try defying tyranny. You can't deny we're defying tyranny, and they won't pull us down.
Unbeatable, together we're unbeatable. Together we'll show the world the light we hold within. Listen, sometimes bad things happen, so we throw our hat in. There's no fight we cannot win,
And so we'll try defying tyranny. Our job's to try defying tyranny, so they can't pull us down. So when the world is scary, look to Queen Esther's tale. And when you're feeling weary, think of how Queen Esther blazed a trail. 'Cause when the wicked rise up, that's just our time to start. So hold your head up and keep this message in your heart. We're going to die defying tyranny. Our jobs to die defying tyranny. And should they come to every town, it doesn't matter who they are, how close at home, or just how far, they're never gonna bring us down.
We hope you had an amazing time. We had so much fun putting that together for you. A special shout out for Cantor Strauss Klein for putting this all together. And a special shout out to Rabbi Adler for this stage, which surprised us all today. Woo-hoo, look at this amazing stage. And now hey, stay seated. You're not going anywhere yet.
We got one more treat for you guys.
Yes, come on in. We're singing a song.
Your favorite, everyone loves it. It's the one after this slide.
La
Kova Sheli. Are you ready? La Kova Sheli, Shalosh Pinot, Shalosh Pinot, La Kova Sheli, Va'im lo hayu lo Shalosh Pinot, lo haya ze HaKova Sheli. Let's take away Kova. La Sheli, Shalosh Pinot, Shalosh Pinot, La Sheli, Ve'im lo haya lo Shalosh Pinot, lo haya ze Sheli. All right, we're taking away Sheli and going a little faster. La Shalosh Pinot, Shalosh Pinot, La Ve'im lo hayu lo shalosh pinot, lo haya zeha. All right, taking away shalosh 3, la pinot, pinot, la ve'im lo hayu lo pinot, lo haya zeha. All right, goodbye pinot, la La Va'im lo hayu lo haya zeha. Now we're going to take away everything. Can you do it?
The emperor has no clothes.
You guys are good.
Let's add it all back together. Let's add it all back together one last time.
One last time.
La Kova Sheli, Shalosh Pinot, Shalosh Pinot, La Kova Sheli, Ve'im lo hayu lo Shalosh Pinot, lo haya ze HaKova Sheli. Chag Sameach, Happy Purim, have an amazing carnival.
Have a great time out there.
זה בדרך, ואני הולך עם ראש למעלה, כל אחד הוא בן או בת של מלך. ככה היה, וככה זה גם עלה, יהודי עם נשמה בוערת. בכל מקום ובכל ארץ, לא רוצה שיהיה אחרת. יהודי אני, זה משהו נצחי. בני אברהם, יצחק ויעקב, בני שרה רבקה, רחל ולאה, בני אברהם, A little bit of history I've been through. Ask me where I'm from, and I will tell you I'm a Jew, and every Jew's a proud Jew. Not just me, my sisters and my brothers. Never be ashamed to be a proud Jew. It's not what you've done, it's how